Good afternoon, everyone. All keep hands on your lap. Sit in a prayerful posture. We'll begin our class with the prayer. No movement, please. All sit straight now. Adjust yourself in front of the camera. Don't move. Radhika, on the video, Nimrat. Radhika Sharma video is not on. Sitvinder also, yes. Sitvinder, I don't know which is gone. Okay, we'll begin the day with the prayer. Dear God, we praise and thank you for this beautiful day. Jasmine, sit properly, beta. Not sitting properly. Keep hands on your lap. Close your eyes. No movement. Nobody will move. Safia, what are you doing? Stop moving and keep hands on your lap and sit straight. Dear God, we praise and thank you for this beautiful day you have given us. Rhythm Sharma, sit properly. Help us to understand what will be taught today so that the topic will become very easy for us to understand. Dear God, keep your loving hand on each one of us. Rhythm Sharma, tell your brother not to disturb you. He is disturbing you. Okay, we all will say now universal prayer. Our Father in heaven. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name. Your kingdom comes. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Now, dear students, we'll start with the new chapter now. So I will share my screen with you by showing you the video. About the body movement. Just give me a second. Just 1 minute. Now all will see this video. What is given in this video? How the body parts are moving.
Body movements, types of joints.
Just wait for a second. Just 1 second. It will take time. Just few seconds more.
You
Yes.
know that the place where two bones meet is a joint. Wherever our neck, shoulder, elbow, wrist, back, ankle,
Just wait a second, it will come. One second, wait for a minute. Okay, wait for a minute. It will take time because video is there, na? Sometime it takes time. In this video, they are telling us about the movement of our joint. All the joints do not move like the same way. Different joints are there and they move all in a different way. Just give a second. Just 1 minute. So we are studying about the different types of joints. Now when you are moving your neck, you know your neck goes up and down, left and right. It cannot move in all the directions. Same way, when you are having shoulders, you know your arm has gone inside the socket like thing in the shoulder. So what we will do is, just wait a minute. So we will study about what is joint and where different, how many types of joints we are having. So what we will do is, there are 4 joints inside our body. We will study about that joints. So you are able to see on your screen. You are able to see 4 types of joint on your screen. They are, you can see the first one, ball and socket joint. Ball and socket joint, this kind of joint involves 2 bones. One of the bone has a large rounded end which fits into a cup-like socket of the other bone. Now when you are having your shoulder, you know the arm goes inside that round part. Okay. So that video which I was showing, it stopped in between. So I'm sharing it again.
Around. A door. A door. To use the door to the wall, we have to put in hinges.
So see this, they are giving here about, they have given a new word here.
Places to connect it. Look at the door. You will be able to see a hinge like this.
So you're able to see the hinge. So this is also a type of joint and the spelling is H-I-N-G-E, hinge. Hinge joint. So this is known as hinge joint. Here they are giving the example of a door. When we are able to open the door, particular time means particular, we can't say it can be opened fully till the last, but the particular way is there to open the door till up to some extent. Same way a hinge joint is there.
Wall.
You're able to see the hinges given here.
The hinge allows only one kind of movement. That's the hinge. The elbow joint is similar to the hinge joint. What else is my hand? The knee. The knee can also move back and forth only. So, the knee joint is also a hinge joint. Where else do you have hinge joints? What have some and toes? You know one more movement that the elbow has. You can rotate it in a half circle. How come? There are two bones in the arm which slide over each other. This bone is called the radius. This bone is called the ulna.
Okay. Now what we will do is, see the two bones which are sliding upon each other. We will stop till here only because this 1 minute. Okay. Elbow, knee, and this is given. So Anasvi, please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Anasvi Kerni.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta, are you able to see the screen? What did we just learn from the video?
Yes, ma'am.
What is given? Please read the first sentence.
Hinge joints allow one kind of movement only.
Yes, you have seen about the door. What role the door was playing?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So hinge joint allow one kind of movement. I have just shared the video with you. I will explain you also in the next slide what type of joints we are having and what is the name of all that joints. Okay. Mute yourself, beta. Riddham Sharma, unmute yourself. Riddham Sharma.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, read the second line.
The hinge joint is similar to a door hinge.
Yes, when we open the door, same like door, a hinge joint is there, which is just like the door, functioning like door, going forward, backward. Okay, fine. Sahi Preet, unmute yourself. 1 minute. Sahi Preet, unmute yourself.
Yes,
Others, please mute yourself. Whom I gave permission, you mute yourself. Some disturbance is coming. Okay, read the third line. Elbow.
Elbow, knee, and finger joints are hinge joints.
Yes, in our elbow, we can move my elbow in up and down. You know, like that way. Knee also, front, back, we can move fingers also. So they are all examples of which joint? Hinge joint. Okay. Fine. Thank you, Bacha. I am muting you all because some disturbance is coming. Okay. I will now stop sharing this screen. Okay. I will go to the next one to explain you about all these important joints which play very important role. Okay. Everybody is able to see the screen, and on the screen you are having 4 types of joints. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, today Chanpreet also has come. Very good. After such a long time. Okay, Chanpreet, unmute yourself. Chanpreet Kaur, unmute yourself. Faster, bache, I've given you permission. You people are not unmuting and wasting the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Chahat Bhatti, unmute yourself. I have unmuted Chanpreet. I am giving permission to Chahat Bhatti to unmute herself. Chanpreet, again you have muted yourself. Again unmute yourself. I am giving you permission. Don't click the button again and again, once only. Chanpreet, unmute. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, don't touch the button again and again, beta. Chahat Bhatti, unmute yourself. I'm giving you permission. Okay. Now in this ball and socket joint, it is given that this kind of joint involves 2 bones. How many bones, Chanpreet, it is given? This kind of joint involves how many bones?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, say beta. See the screen now. See the screen.
2 bones.
Yes, 2
2
bones,
bones.
ball and socket joint. One of the bone has large rounded end which fits into a cup-like socket of the other bone. When you will see your shoulder, you will come to know shoulder is just like a large round end in which your arm is fixed like a cup, like a plug socket you are having, and you put the plug in that, na? Same like that.
Yes.
Okay, Chanpreet, read from here, third line, this kind of joint.
This kind of joint is generally found in large bones such as the shoulder joint and hip joint.
You
A
know
ball
shoulder.
and
Wait,
socket
beta,
joint
wait.
provides
Chanpreet,
the
wait.
greatest
Chanpreet,
degree
wait,
of...
bache. Wait. Say one sentence and you
Yes,
wait.
ma'am.
Wait, bacha. So they are saying in this joint you are having large bones. Very large bones are found. And where are that bones? That we are talking about shoulder joint and hip joint. You know, if shoulders are not there, we don't have arms. And if arms are there, not there, we are not able to move our hands and fingers. And hip joint, you know, if hip joint is not there, then the legs are not there. How we will move? How we will walk? Okay, Chanpreet, fine, beta. Wait
A
now.
ball and socket.
Bache, mute yourself now. Bache, don't raise your hand, all of you, because you are raising your hand, and if I am not giving you the chance, then you say that ma'am is not giving. I have to give chance to all the girls, beta. So don't do this. Akriti Chaudhary, unmute yourself. Faster, faster. Permission is given. You people are not doing. Akriti is not unmuting herself. Anya Sharma, unmute yourself. I've given you permission.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Atifa Malik, you also, beta. Unmute yourself. Faster, faster. Atifa and Akriti, I don't know, they have just on the class and they have disappeared from the screen. Unmute yourself. Evika, unmute yourself, beta. Evika Besson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Anya, now please read this 4th line after the hip joint, a ball. Read from here.
A ball and
Socket.
A ball and socket joint provides the greatest degree of movement among different kinds of joints, including rotation,
Flexion,
flexion,
uh,
extension,
extension, abduction,
abduction, and
and
adduction.
adduction. Okay, these are the new words for you. Fine, no problem. So what we will do is, now what is given here? They are saying that ball and socket is a large rounded end. So listen now. So ball and socket joint, you got the example. What is ball and socket joint? Your shoulders are there, and in that shoulders, your arms are fit. So read, see the second line, large rounded end. Your shoulder is having a round end in which a cup-like socket means your arm is fit in that, which helps in rotating, giving us flexibility, and we can extend our arms forward, backward. And these two words I will give you. I will explain you the meaning. Abduction. Abduction is a movement away from the midline. Means till center we are able to move. Your disturbance is coming. Whose disturbance is coming? Avika, some disturbance is coming from
Yes,
your
ma'am.
side. Why disturbance is coming? Some sounds are coming from your side. Please. Now it's okay.
Excuse me,
Anji beta,
ma'am. What is flexion?
I am explaining beta abduction. I am explaining abduction and adduction is a to midline, like in the center, just as
No, ma'am. Flexion.
abduction and adduction, they are related to one another. Moving towards some, like someone is taking to them away, like आप अपने shoulders को लेते हो ना, sides of the body, side पे लेके जाना, front, sideways, that way. That is known as abduction and adduction. Okay, Evika, okay, you read now the
Yes, ma'am.
hinge joint and disturbance is coming from your side. Some work is going on in your home,
No,
or what is happening?
no, ma'am. I'm sitting alone. No one is here.
What disturbance is coming? Okay, now start the hinge joint.
Hinge joint. The joint is said to be a very simple joint that allow movement only in one axis.
Yes, one axis means
It
in one.
allows
Yes, say.
it allows only two kinds of movements: flexion and extension. Exam-
Flexion
flexion and
and extension. Yes.
extension. Example of this joint is the joints found between in the elbow and knee.
Elbow and knee. So no, you know about your elbow. Where
Yes,
is your elbow? In the arm, upper arm,
yes,
and the down arm. You are having a joint. So that is known as
yes,
elbow, and the legs also. The knee is there. So these
yes,
two kinds of joint we are talking about with that is known as hinge joint. It gives us extension. Extension means giving that part extended forward. So that's why we are able to move our legs front and back. Same way arms
yes,
also
ma'am.
giving us flexibility. We are able to move our arms. So they give us the hinge joint. I gave you the example of door moving forward, backward. Same way we are able to move our arms and the legs forward and backward. Okay, Agamjot, unmute yourself. Avika and Anya, mute yourself. Avika and Anya, mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Agamjot, see, now please you first tell me, did you understand about ball and socket joint?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what you understood? What is ball and socket joint?
Ma'am, ball and socket joint means it in our shoulder.
Yes.
Ma'am, in shoulder we have a cup like socket,
Yes.
which is connected to our arm.
Shoulder. No, like socket is like a arm. An arm is fixed inside the shoulder. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Yes,
your
ma'am.
shoulder is like a round thing in which a cup like socket is fit there. That is your arm is fit in that, which is
Yes, ma'am.
flexible, helping in rotation. We can extend forward also our arms.
Yes.
We can abduction and adduction means we can make it sideways movement also. We can move sideways also, na arms, not only especially in forward and backward direction. We can keep our arms sideways also with our movement. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, bache. Thank you very much.
Okay, ma'am.
Agrima Charak,
Ma'am,
unmute yourself. What beta? Agamjot?
Ma'am, can I mute myself?
Yes, beta. Yes. Ashley Kajuria, unmute yourself. Ashley. Akshara, unmute yourself. Faster, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ashley has unmuted. Anasvi Kerni, you also unmute yourself. Akshara has not done. Okay. Who has unmuted herself? Ashley, you have unmuted, na beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I do.
And one more is there. Who is that one?
Ma'am, Anisvi.
Nisri, ma'am.
NSV. Okay. First, Ashley will say pivot joint. Read this sentence, beta. Pivot joint. First, pronounce this word. What is this word?
Pivot joint.
Yes. Read now.
This type of joint allows rotation only one axis only.
Along.
common
Along. Bache, along is written. Only is not written. Along.
Ma'am, only.
This type of joint allows rotation along one axis. C-A-L-O-N-G, along.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, read.
A common example of this type of joint is the
Atlanto-occipital joint in the neck. This word is difficult for you. Don't look to that word. So this type of joint is present in the neck. Now you know, pivot joint is the type of joint which is only on one axis only, means you know you can move your neck sideways and up and down, means on its own axis only. In one place only it is moving like that way. So they are giving the example of neck here. Whose example they are giving? Neck.
neck.
Okay, wait, bacha, mute yourself. Ariba, unmute yourself. Ariba, unmute yourself. Faster, girls.
Ma'am, I am unmuted.
Okay, Anasvi, you are there, bache.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
beta. Can you explain me what is hinge joint?
Yes, ma'am.
Say, beta.
Ma'am, hinge joint is the joint that is. Ma'am, hinge joint is a joint that is placed between elbow,
Yes. Say.
knee,
Elbow and knee.
ankles, and ma'am, it allows movement in only one place,
It was
upwards
movement.
and down,
Yes, but two kinds of movements are there, na?
backwards
Elbow
and
and knee is
forward.
there, na? Okay. It allows only two kinds of movement, means it is giving flexibility also, and we can extend the things also forward, backward, na? That's why your
Yes, ma'am.
movement is there, na, bache? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
Arohi Jambal, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. Japleen, you also unmute yourself. Japleen, unmute yourself. Okay. Whom I have unmuted now? Say your name, beta. Whom I have unmuted? Arohi, whom I have unmuted now? Japleen, you are unmuted, I think so.
Yes, ma'am.
Speak out, beta. And why disturbance is there? Disturbance should not be there, bacha. Tell your papa not to speak. Okay, can you tell me in pivot joint, which example is there? Which joint is moving in pivot joint?
Yes, ma'am.
In pivot joint, what type of movement is there? Which joint is moving in that? See the screen, beta. I put the cursor
Neck.
on neck. Yes. And how the neck moves? Which direction? Up and down, sideways. You move your neck, you will come to know. Up and down also, sideways also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. Kanishka, unmute yourself, Kanishka.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you take so much of time, beta. Faster you have to do, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the last one is gliding joint. What is the last one?
Gliding joint.
Okay, read now what is given the gliding joint.
Okay, ma'am. This joint is very similar to the ball and socket joint, but without rotation. It allows movements only in
Allows,
two axes.
allows, बच्चे, allows नहीं है, allows.
Example. Okay, ma'am.
Say example,
Example
beta.
of this is the wrist joint.
Huh? Wrist, the, what you have said, just 1 minute. Example of this is the wrist. Where is the wrist? You know where is wrist present?
No, ma'am.
Is the arm and the hand. In between that part where you put the bangle, where you put the watch, that particular part is known as wrist. What it is known
Okay,
as?
ma'am.
Wrist. What it is known as?
Wrist.
Yes.
Wrist joint.
Yes. Say the spelling of wrist.
WRIST.
WRIST. I नहीं होता बच्चा. WRIST. Okay. Say the spelling.
Okay, ma'am.
WRIST.
ST.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Naya
ma'am.
Satsangi, unmute yourself. Others, please mute yourself. Kanishka, mute yourself, beta.
Okay, ma'am.
Give me a second. Okay. Anayat is not doing. Bani Kaur, unmute yourself. Bani Kaur, faster.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ganika Chaudhary, you also unmute yourself. You have to do it faster, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Bani Kaur. Now you tell me,
Yes, ma'am.
did you understand about the gliding joint? Bani, see the screen, bache. It is similar to which joint? Gliding joint is similar to one more joint. Which is that joint?
ball and socket.
Yes.
Ma'am,
But without rotation, they are saying. Wrist, you know, you just move your wrist.
Yes,
It will go this movement. See my photo. I am moving my wrist.
Yes, ma'am.
Going like this.
Yes,
Not
ma'am.
rotating, but just round. I am making it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is
Okay,
giving
ma'am.
example of wrist joint. And
Sure.
Bani and one more student I have unmuted, which is another one. Say your name, beta. Okay. Ganika, unmute yourself. Faster, faster, within a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please say the names of 4 joints from the screen. 4 joints are
Ball
given.
and socket joint, hinge
Yes.
joint,
Pivot joint
pivot joint,
and gliding.
gliding joint.
This ellipsoid is there, na? That is not in your
Yes, ma'am.
study. That is for higher classes. So the 4 joints, repeat again, beta. What is the first one?
Ball and socket joint,
Second one is?
hinge joint,
Yes. Third one is?
pivot joint,
Yes. Fourth one is?
gliding joint.
Yes, very good. So I think so all have understood. I will stop sharing my screen now. Give me a second. Okay. Anybody wants to ask anything? Those who did not,
Yes, ma'am.
now listen, those who did not get chance today, now next time that girls will get the chance. So there is not she got the chance and I did not
Okay,
get the
ma'am.
chance. Half of the girls got chance today and half of the girls will get chance next time. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Anybody wants to ask anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, what are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll
Ma'am,
send
what
you
is
question.
the no, ma'am?
What, beta?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Say your name,
Ma'am,
then
what?
I'll say your name first.
Ma'am, Udita.
Okay, wait for a minute. I have to mute all, then only I can give you 1 minute.
Okay.
permission na bachcha. Okay, okay. Just give me a second. Then this is the last thing, and then we will close the class. Udita, okay. Unmute yourself, Udita.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. What
Ma'am, what is the meaning of abduction and
abduction and
adduction?
abduction means? Like my arms are there, na? I'm moving it sideways. Are you able to see my action? My arms are going
Yes.
sideways. Hai na?
Yes.
So this is known as abduction and abduction. Okay. Understood?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
these are the
ma'am.
words which are not in this class. You have to know, but you should know the meaning. Fine, everyone. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Udita, fine. Okay, all will say bye to ma'am now. Bye, everyone.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you for the class.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for the class.
Bye, ma'am.
For the class. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.